Hey Jody, thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time. How often do players eat at the training ground?
Right, well, it really depends on their schedule, but on a normal day, we'll give them breakfast and lunch. It depends on managers. The previous manager, he'd like them to eat here on a match day. Brian likes them to eat at home and come to the game, so they have a bit more relaxed time. So it really depends, but on a normal day, breakfast and lunch we feed them.
How do the chefs decide what to prepare and keep things interesting?
Well, we've got a nice local farm where we get all our meat from, eggs fresh in the morning, and we'll really talk to the farmer, see what he's got. So we'll change the menus daily, weekly, and in season. What's good, what's best out there, what's cost effective as well.
Are there any foods banned from a training ground or from a player's diets?
We don't really ban anything per se, but there is a nutritionist, Nick Harvey, who will. The players are all aware. They're all on different diets. Wingers to defenders to strikers. It depends on their build and what they're eating. So they all know really what they should do. Our emphasis is we put everything out there, and it's down to the players. They'll ask us questions. What's good? What's not good? This better for me is this, and we'll guide them But it's we like to give the players a little bit of freedom.
What would you say is the most popular food among the players, and which particular dish gets them running into the canteen?
It's got to be like chicken fajitas and wraps, that sort of thing, or the spicier the better. They do like curries, pulled pork, that sort of thing. So I'd say home style sort of favourites is always a winner, but it's normally grilled chicken or salmon or sea trout, fish. They're biggies.
Is there any one player you can single out who has a strange or unique eating habit?
There's quite a few, but no. There's a couple of players that are quite regimented and have the same thing every day. So, like Hal for one, he's probably the perfect individual for his eating habits and what he eats. He really watches what he eats. So he'll come in and have the same omelette every day. He used to have quite a large omelette, probably about an 8-egg omelette, but now he's cut it down a little bit, I think. So he has about a 3 to 4 egg omelette with ham, spinach and a little bit of cheese, and then he'll have about a pint of a NutriBullet, a couple of punnets of blueberries and a big bowl of porridge, and then he'll go out and train. So
That's quite a start.
Yeah.
Any other players?
Who else is there? There's Danny Williams. He likes his spicy scrambled eggs in the morning, so he'll come in. He'll always have eggs with peppers and loads of chilies, ham and bacon. So it's really spicy as well. Anton Ferdinand, he has his own special NutriBullet. So that's what he has every day, right after lunch. So Jackie, our front of house lady, she'll have that ready because she knows he's going to ask for it. Yeah. He's got spinach, water, a little bit of honey, a little bit of maple syrup, and he has to have ice in it. He has to have ice.
Are you able to put a name on who keeps the best diet out of the first team?
I would say it's Hal. I would say, without a shadow of a doubt, Hal watches what he eats. He's really conscious of his food and what he eats. And
definitely no fast food for Hal. Is fast food completely out of bounds for all the players?
Well, I'd like to say so. Yeah. I mean, once they leave the training ground, there's not much we don't keep a track of them, but I'm pretty sure you won't see them in McDonald's or anything like that. At the training ground, you won't ever see chips. We don't fry anything. We only bake stuff. We roast it, or we steam it, or we grill it. There's very little oil or butter that goes in things. We're quite conscious of that fact. So, yeah, chips are pretty much banned. Takeaways are pretty much banned. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, great. That's been really interesting. Thanks for your time.
No worries. You're welcome. Cheers.